back, everyone. So during our renovation, we asked Paige to help us create an open floor plan in our family room. And she has done that for us. However, we encountered a problem. We found out that a wall that we wanted to knock down was actually load-bearing. But Paige is here today to show us why that wasn't the biggest problem, and we're still going to get our open room, right?
That's right, yes. So when we opened up the wall, I think we have a picture of it here. We opened it up, you could see all these studs. That main stud at the corner is a 4x4. That means it's a load-bearing post. And to remind you what that means, it means it's actually carrying the load of our home.
Okay.
So unless you want to create a big cantilever system that is going to be very expensive, there's other ways around it. So as you can tell, we took some out over there, some of the wall. The wall came down right above our heads right here, and then it came to about here. So we saved some footage there, we saved some footage here. But the best way to hide a post when you don't want to spend thousands of dollars is to make it look intentional. So what I've done is built something that looks like intentional, like it's going to match our facade here, but it actually is holding up the load of the house.
I mean,
so the 4x4 is
job.
inside.
I mean, it's really great. Tell us a little bit why you went with the bookshelf here.
Okay, so with the book, there's so many ways that you could do, but with the bookshelf, what I thought we could do was kind of match our entertainment center.
There you go.
So that's on the other side, and you can see down below, if you look there, we've got the actual doors. We're going to put a door on here to make it match.
Okay.
And you know, honestly, when I was thinking of this, I was hoping to go a little bit smaller. It is quite big.
Right. Well, that's what I was going to say. Now, I love the idea. I love that you were able to save the open floor plan that I really wanted, even though we had a load-bearing wall. I like the idea of the bookshelf, but I'm going to say this, and I'm sure it happens to people at home all the time when things show up and you think, I feel like it's a little bulky for the room.
I know.
Is there any way to make it a little more feminine?
So I've got these that I grabbed out of the garage. Okay, this is just molding, and put it on the side here, Debbie. Okay. So it's kind of like when Ken was talking about the entertainment center and how you could snazz one up at home.
Oh, right.
If we add this, it's going to soften it up a bit.
Okay.
But here's one of the main things. You can just set that aside, Debbie.
Okay.
The main things, you could start handing me this. Yeah. I never sell a house without staging it.
Right.
Because when something is staged, it actually looks like it belongs.
Explain what staging means.
Staging is simply adding little accoutrements, tchotchkes and such, to make it look, to fill out the room. So it's basically just getting it ready for sale.
It softens the whole look.
Right.
Thank you so much.
Those are for you, Paige.
And it kind of defines the space for people. A lot of people can't imagine, like, where would my couch go? Where would the bookshelf, what goes on the bookshelf?
Right.
So, now you've got colors.
He's very excited about these lights.
These lights.
In his home. He
Okay.
likes them.
You can't ask me to pass that over without me, like,
But
trying
I'm just going to add a little light in here. Just kind of gives it a little more dimension. It feels very lived
That's
in.
great.
And it also softens the whole look a little bit.
Yes.
Well done, Paige.
And so you can see what's going on in there.
Yes.
There's nothing worse when you
There's
have
no secrets, except for the 4x4 that I'm hiding.
Right.
Getting a little bit less masculine, right?
Yes.
You see?
Yep.
See what we're doing here?
that.
Okay, so now let's say people at home have other immovable structures that they're trying to kind of open up that space. What are some other ways that you can go about doing that?
This is one of my favorite things to do when I flip homes because it makes the biggest difference.
Okay.
Everyone wants this open concept floor plan. So the first one I have here, all I did here was cut out a part of the wall and made it a bar. So I extended the kitchen, made it a little bit bigger, and added 2 chairs, and it really opened up the entire space.
Look at that. That's beautiful.
That was a little cabin, yes, in Big Bear. And then, so the next one, it was like all log cabin. They really took it to the ninth.
I mean, look at this place. I love it.
It was they tried to put in the window. It's like they tried, but we got rid of that entire wall. We were still left, that was a load-bearing wall. So now you can see in between the kitchen and the dining room,
I don't
we
even
actually
know how
added
that's
a wall.
the same space. Like,
Look
it looks
at
like
the
a different,
difference.
I don't even know where,
I know.
look at that.
I know, you can just see the thing on the left. That's where you entered, and now you entered into an open room like that.
Paige, you were so impressive.
Well, thank
you.
you.
did such a great job.
It's so much fun. And then the next one, this is my favorite. This is my brother's house. Built in 2006, so still open floor plan. They tried. They tried.
Yeah.
You can see the window there in between the rooms. We took down that window and just made 2 posts. So we've covered them with the same kind of rock siding that I used on the fireplace. And then here's it. You can see side to side.
Yes.
And then here's another view of it from my brother's kitchen out into the living room. That's what it looked like before. Got rid of all that. Had to keep the pillars. and
Oh,
just covered them
Paige.
with rock on that side. But it opened up the entire thing.
You honestly do such a wonderful job. There's a reason you flip so many houses. You make them look so beautiful. Now, I know from talking to you, you can open up a floor plan when it's like that and open up into rooms. But what about hallways? Because sometimes you go into some homes and the hallways just
You have
block
to crawl
all the
through.
light.
Yes. So we had this one property that was so dark down the hallway, and we still had it. We had 36 inches, which is ADA. That's like what's normal, what's standard. So I will show you a picture here. This hallway was that's my dad's coat rack. Yes, from the 80s. Put that in there too. But this was before. So on the left side of that, what you can't see is that there was an entire bonus room just hiding out. But you had to crawl down that long hallway, turn left, and then come back on yourself. So we got rid of it. It was the center of the home, so we had to keep posts. We have 4 posts there, and you can see all I did was drywall and then added a little molding on the base just to make it look a little bit more grand, but that's how easy it is. So sometimes you're not even hiding it.
It's almost like a whole new
You
house.
just make it look intentional, and it will disappear.
So great, the jobs that you've done on those homes, as well as our home. We love it.
I'm so happy
Amazing.
about this. I really
Here's
am.
the thing, though. This definitely helps a lot, but we still need to pick our window treatments.
Yes, we do, and that's why we need your help at home. We are asking you to help us choose which window treatment you think will look best in our family room. Is it going to be the blinds? Is it going to be the roller shades? Or is it going to be, I'm not partial, but I am partial, the drapes?
I know, like, can I vote right now?
We all kind of like the drapes, that's for sure. Okay, every time you share your thoughts on our website, you'll be entered into Hallmark Channel's Renovation Sweepstakes for a chance to win one of our weekly prizes, $500, or the grand prize of $50,000. Oh man, come on, go and tell us what you think, everybody.